Guys, what's up? What's going on out there today? Hey, it is Brent Abel here, webtennis.com. Another episode of What's the Right Stinking Shot right here. And getting around, pulling myself out of position. And a lot of times here you might think, well, I'm out of position voluntarily. And the shot I got to play is I got to go for it, right? Got to go big somewhere to hit a winner. Because if I don't, then, the court's wide open. But let's kind of change this a little bit. I want you to start thinking about this forehand right here. Where could you play this shot? And what kind of shot could you play to where it's not a winner? But it's actually going to sort of enable you to do two things. Number one, to maybe get back into the court a little bit so that you could cover up some of the court from where you are now. But number two, that it might also set up your partner as well. And so I want you to think about that in terms of let's not think that we've got to hit a winner here. Let's just start thinking about what is the right shot, right? What's the right shot right here to do those two things? Number one is to buy some time to get back into the middle of the court. And then number two, what shot can we play to set up our partner? So my thought here is, look, it's middle. My thought is if I can get this ball down in the middle, well, then they've got to maybe pop it up to my partner, right? And I'm going to put the brakes on here and now see about, can I start getting back into the middle of the court, right? And so I look up and I go, okay, well, this ball is in the middle, and if one of them gets to it, you know what? Keith might have a chance for some kind of a put away opportunity. And yet it ends up as a winner. All right? And this is how I want you thinking about shot choice, is that you don't ever have to panic to go for a winner in this situation. You got to choose a target, assume it's coming back, and it might not come back, right? But you've got to always be thinking two shots. And sometimes you find, like we talked recently about, those guys can only cover 80% of the court. So they're going to give you 20%. If you can consistently find the 20% of the court, then, we'll put you on the tour by Friday, which is a tough thing to do. But look, I always want you thinking about two shots, and if they don't touch it, fine and dandy, then you've got the winner in your pocket. You put that in the stat. But right here, as you're lining this up, you're thinking two shots. They've really got the court covered pretty darn well, right? So you're thinking, okay, where can I play this ball that covers those two things? Number one, helps me put the brakes on, start to get back in the middle, but maybe if they touch it, it gets popped up to my partner. And then if they don't touch it, good for you. Good for you. So one other thing I want to point out here is on this return to serve, when you get pulled out wide on this return to serve here, right-handed player, your thought, if you're going to go cross court, is you've got to contain the outside of the ball, right? So as a right-handed player, you're trying to get around the left part of the ball, the left side of the ball, so that you can naturally bring it back cross court. And lots of times the server's partner, as you're going to see here, is when the server takes you out wide, they're going to kind of start to look to cover up that alley a little bit just to protect it. And now that middle gets a lot more open. But the key there is you got to get around the outside of the corner of the ball to play that slider back cross court. All right, guys, there it is. There you have it. I want to know what's on your mind today from today's episode of What's the Right Shot. Any comments, questions, remarks, let me know down below. And as always, time to get out there, help someone else have a great day. Guys, I will see you again next time.